Hello friends, this is Carrie and welcome back to I Like Reddit channel. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Today we have 4 stories out of the Entitled Parents subreddit. Let's begin. Our first post is by Tiger King Quentin. Do my shopping for me. No, I'm working. So this happened a week or 2 ago. So for those of you who haven't seen my previous post, I'm currently working as an online shopper at a certain orange and maroon British shop. The job basically involves me going around to stores picking up shopping for 1 to 8 people at a time. On that day, there was a lady with her teenage looking daughter, probably no less than 17, who looked a little confused, so I put on my best, friendly, customer assistance voice while quickly throwing an item in my cart. "Are you alright there, madam?" She darts her head around and says, we're looking for insert item I don't remember. I remember knowing where the item was, and I was going to that aisle anyway, so I just said, "Oh yeah? I'm going there right now. I'll show you where it is." I take her to where the item she was looking for was, park up my cart and grab the stuff I need. She asked me to grab it for her. I was on a hug-up shelf, and I'm tall and have long arms, and she was pretty short, and her daughter was on her phone, so I was just like, of course. She throws the item in her bag and says, "I need," second item next, "could you take me to where that is?" The following conversation ensues. Me: "Oh, sorry, I can't. I need to finish up this shopping." Her: "Well, you're doing shopping anyway. You can just get whatever you need in the same place as what I need. What if I can't reach?" Me: "There will be other members of staff, or you could ask your daughter to help." Her: "This is incredibly disrespectful. Whatever happened to the customer's always right?" Me: "Nothing. I just can't follow you around and do your shopping for you because I have to do my own work." Her: "Get your manager. I'll sort you out with the..." Daughter: "Oh, for F's sake, Mom. You're not doing this again." Her: "Don't you dare swear at me, young lady." Daughter: "Because I should listen to you? The lady who treats store employees like servants and calls the manager when it doesn't go her way? I was honestly counting down the minutes until you started acting like a bee towards the employees." I started to shuffle away. While I can stand my ground in a confrontation, I feel super awkward during domestic disputes. Her: "We're going to talk about this when we get home." Then to me: "Where are you going?" Daughter: "No, we won't. Leave this guy alone." I'm walking home and staying in my room. The mother grabs her daughter by the arm. People are looking in the aisle and skipping it to avoid all this conflict. Thankfully, my little scanner has a button to call the manager, so I quickly press that button before things get worse. The manager sees the mother and daughter screaming at each other. Manager: "Both of you, break it up." Suddenly, the entitled lady becomes a little child who's telling on a mean classmate. Mother: "Oh, thank goodness you're here. Your employee is refusing to help me and told my daughter that he'll get her free stuff if she beats me up." Daughter: "That is not true. My mom is being her usual self, wanting everyone to bend to her will, and when I wanted to leave, she grabbed me." Manager: "Yes, I saw that. OP, what happened?" Me: "I showed this woman where an item was, and she wanted me to get it down from the shelf, and then she demanded I followed her around in case she can't get anything else." Daughter: "And I can vouch for that." Manager: "Right then, ma'am. I'm giving you one chance to leave the store right now, otherwise I will call security and have you escorted out." There was no objection from the mother, and she left before security was called. The daughter got some free stuff for having to put up with all that, and I got to finish after my current shop, so just under an hour early, though that was probably because there wasn't much stuff left to gather. Our next story is posted by That History Guy 94. "You need to come to help my daughter get over her breakup with you." A few years ago, I was dating a girl named Hannah. I say was because that's no longer the case. Hannah and I were both in our mid-20s when we met. Quickly started dating shortly after. A few weeks into the relationship, I'd be spending more time at her apartment than I did at my house. Her parents paid for a place for her. We were inseparable. Unfortunately, my rose-colored glasses didn't alert me to the emotional burden that I had placed on myself by being with Hannah. Hannah was, unfortunately, not emotionally well. Of course, being in love tends to let you gloss over these things, and I managed to forgive her for going through my phone, or stalking other girls I talked to online, or giving me the silent treatment when we argued about something, or texting her exes behind my back. However, all this came to a head after over a year of dating, when she accused me of cheating on her with multiple women in a big spectacle in front of her classmates and friends in public after giving me the silent treatment for over a week. I decided I had had enough, and when she told me, "We're done," I decided to walk and never look back. Of course, this didn't stop Hannah from trying to do a 180 and get back with me, which resulted in me blocking her a total of 7 different numbers from her friends, and her burner phone before she eventually hacked my Reddit account and after sending me messages through my profile, deleted it. I know what you're saying. Where are the entitled parents? Enter stage left. Hannah's family and I had gotten along very well. Her dad and I met weekly for baseball, and her mom and I would discuss things for her apartment. I would often go over for dinner. It became rather apparent that her parents had difficulty dealing with her emotional well-being, and that they would many times look to me to help her during these episodes. So when Hannah came home in tears that I left her parents immediately contacted the one person to help her during her emotional distress, me. In case you weren't paying attention, Hannah and I are in our mid-20s, and I was being contacted by her mother trying to explain how this was all a misunderstanding, how I should come and take her back. When it became apparent that I was not interested in doing so, her mother allowed Hannah to contact me through her phone, berating me for ghosting her and leaving our fabulous relationship. When Hannah finally hacked my Reddit and I was forced to change a plethora of passwords as well as check all my accounts for suspicious activity alongside contacting a lawyer, I finally reached out to her family to tell them what had occurred. I was met by her father, stating that I needed to come to discuss this breakup with her, that she was distraught and nobody else could help but me. Apparently, I needed to help the person who broke up with me get over breaking up with me because I'm her boyfriend. It was then that I said to her father that no, Hannah is not my problem anymore. I am under no obligation to help her through her breakup, and then informed him of the hacking and threatening legal action. He once again tried asking me to at least contact her because I could only assume her parents were having difficulty handling her emotionally. I once again repeated what I said, that I have my own feelings to worry about, and reminded him that she broke up with me. You want me to come help her through this? I hung up. I never heard from any of them again, probably because they're still all blocked. If you've been watching until here and are enjoying my content, please put some heart emojis in the comment section down below. Our next story is posted by Bookslayer999. EM demands free food and then pepper sprays me. Yeah, what the title says is true. This actually happened last week. Obligatory mobile, speech, yada yada. Some slight backstory. I'm 16, male, and work at a restaurant known for fancy food and the like. So we get a lot of business. Especially during the summer, we had just reopened for business after the whole COVID lockdown, and more people had started coming in to eat. About the layout of the restaurant. The dishwashing room has 2 entrances across from each other, with one that leads into the kitchen and one that leads into the dining room. Also, when someone orders a dish, we put the food right in the dish, like most restaurants. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the story. Keep in mind, me, hi, EM, you know, K, EM's child, doesn't say anything but just stands there. SC, sous chef. It was a busy day, and I was running around the dishwasher room to get stuff done when EM and K come through the doorway. This isn't unusual, as people may have missed the bathrooms and come down this hallway instead. Not trying to be rude, I say, "Hello, are you looking for someone?" EM, in her sweetest tone. "Yes, actually, I was looking for the dishwasher." This is odd because I just clean the dishes, I don't make them. Me. That would be me. EM dropping the voice. "I want a full refund. My plate had food on it and it was disgusting. My baby couldn't eat his food because of it." Me. "Well, I'm not the person to talk to about the quality of the food. And the plate always comes with food on it." EM. "No, you don't understand. There was food on my plate, as it was not clean. And yes, you are the person to talk to about this. Now I want to see the manager." Me, knowing where this is going. "Well, the chef isn't here today, but sous chef is right there if you need him." But as you can see, I turn around to grab a bunch of knives and turn around. I have a lot of stuff to do, and you aren't supposed to be here. So all of a sudden, EM lets out a huge scream as she eyes me with fear. Then out of her purse, she pulls out a bottle of pepper spray and sprays me in the face. I'm carrying things in both hands and cannot block. It takes a second, but my eyes start to burn and I drop everything and cover my face. All this is happening while EM is screaming her head off, yelling, "Help! Help! He's trying to kill me and my boy! Help! Help!" By now, I'm on the ground curled up and I can't see, but it burns really bad. Me. Ah! The other people who work there, including sous chef, rush into the dishwashing room. Everyone is yelling, with the EM trying to tell people that I was trying to attack her, Kay screaming about me on the floor, and me trying to stand up without bumping into anything. It was at this point that the EM realized what she had done and got the hell out of there. I got some help and got to the bathroom to wash my eyes out and got the rest of the day off with full pay. Nevertheless, the EM got banned from our restaurant and we warned all the other restaurants in our area about her, so I don't think she'll be going out to eat anytime soon. All's well that ends well. Thanks for reading. Our final story is posted by Morosa3. My mother turned her guest room into a nursery after I told her she would never meet my child. I am currently pregnant with my first child, and both my mom and stepdad have been terrible to me and my partner the entire time. Told us that we would be unfit parents because we aren't married, legitimately screamed at my partner for knocking up their little girl, even though we planned the pregnancy. I finally decided to cut contact with them a few months after I found out I was pregnant. Having a child can already be a stressful time, and having them around makes it worse, and was not something I was okay with. If they can't be nice to my partner, then they don't need to see our baby. Plus, they're the kind of people that don't wear masks in public and actively choose to be in large gatherings with no social distancing, so them seeing a newborn is out of the question. One day, I sent my mom a very detailed email of why she is not allowed to be part of my life anymore and will not be seeing her grandchild. To make things even better, I also noted that we are moving across the country shortly after she's born to be closer to other family. So, not only is she being cut off, but we are literally moving far away and never coming back. She responds by showing up at our house at 11 p.m. screaming outside our door about how it's her baby and she deserves to be there for it. I tell her to F off and she eventually leaves. Months go by and she will text me randomly asking about technical problems with her Wi-Fi router or something that she needs help with. Little things like that doesn't mean much to me, I just send her the info she needed. My cousin also had a virtual baby shower, sent my invitation to my mom's house accidentally, so my mom came to give it to me. This slowly came to the point where we were fairly amicable with each other, but I still stood my ground with our boundaries and nothing else had changed. She knew this. Then she sends me a video today that blew my mind. She redecorated her entire guest room to be a nursery. Crib, changing table, $400 worth of newborn clothes, toy chest, stroller, a car seat for her car, the list goes on. In the video, she's in tears saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe my baby is going to be here soon. This is where she will sleep, this is where I will change her little diapers, and these will be her toys." Is she psychotic? Her baby? Sleeping and living in her house? What? So I called her immediately and I reiterated that we are still moving across the country soon and that she will have no contact with the baby before that. Her response? "Oh, okay, we'll see about that." I'm genuinely confused. What part of "you will have no contact with this baby" does she not understand or thinks that she can change in the next few weeks when she's born? Is she planning on stealing her from me? I'm at a loss for words. Edit. Wow, so many great tips from you guys. Thank you for the advice. Show my partner the comments I've been getting, and I think we're starting to take this more seriously, and we'll be contacting a lawyer on Monday. I wanted to mention a couple of things to clarify as well. I've been seeing a psychotherapist the past few months strictly due to the relationship I have with my mother throughout my life, and all of that is documented. My midwife and the hospital are very aware of the situation and the emotional stress I've been going through, so we will definitely be utilizing this in the case that she tries to sue or call CPS. Also, due to the virus, only my partner is allowed to be with me during the birth anyway. We will be keeping things hush until after the move. We would have moved months ago if it was financially possible for us. We also spent a lot of money on the birthing center here that was non-refundable. She's due in August, and our lease is up in September. We already have everything set up to move. Our other family is helping us out. Just a waiting game at this point. My partner is my power of attorney if something were to happen to me during the birth. We are currently in a state that is against grandparents' rights. The only way she would be able to sue for visitation is if both myself and my partner were deceased. And even after we move, she still cannot file GPS if she is living in this state. That's all the stories I have for today. Links to the original Reddit posts will be in the description box below. Please stop on by Reddit to show the OP some love and an upvote. If you enjoy my content, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to let you know when I've uploaded new videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.